Hi guys, it's Lori of Lori's Happy Stamps, and today I'm going to share how to make a easy triple fold card for our October Christmas Spirit Club 2022, which is actually our last one for the year. How can you believe 10 months have gone so fast? Let me show you two versions of the card that we're making today. The first version uses a ribbon enclosure or a ribbon closure, not enclosure, and it looks like this. And you open it like that. Isn't that cute? So this one, I made my own DSP, and you take a piece of 5.5 by 7.5 inch white, basic white, and you just make your own print on it. So this one I used florals. I did one for our Friday class using some stamps from the, what's that called? Yeti to the Party. So that's fun. So once you have that 5.25 by 7.5, then the instructions are to cut them at 1.5 by 5.25, 4 by 5.25, and then two 1-inch pieces by 5.25, and then you'll have your pieces to cover your card. You also need a piece of white cardstock that is 3.5 inches by 5.25 inches. And if you want to make a tag, it's a 1 by 4 inch, and then I made my own flag on it. The second card is the same card, but this time I made a belly band. So the difference is I did not make my own DSP. I only stamped on the outside of the card, and then I used a 5.25 by 7.5 inch piece of DSP, and I cut it the same way. So I cut it at 1.5 by 1.5 by 5.25, 4 inches by 5.25, and then two strips of 1 inch by 5.25. So basically, gals, that's it. Your cardstock is 5.5 by 11, and that 5.5 by 11 piece of cardstock is going to be scored at 1.25, 5.5, and 9.25. So it's 1.5, 5.5, and 9.25, and you just fold it back on each other, on each other's piece, and then you add the DSP, and there you have it. The belly band is just a 1.5 or 1.25 inch by 10. You could also do a 1 inch by 10 piece of DSP if you wanted to really bling it out. And then the squares are 3.5 by 3.5, and then the white piece is 3 by 3. But you can use other pieces. So for example, one that I'm going to do on Friday, I just used a 3.5 by 2.5 inch rectangle. So you can do a square, a rectangle, a circle, an oval, whatever you would like. So see you Friday.